Hello, if you're seeing me right now, there are no coincidences, there are no accidents, and this is a message that was meant to find you. I'm Sinhani, you can call me whatever you want, and today is the eclipse. I think it's a lunar eclipse. It's the Hunter's Moon eclipse, which is also kind of confusing to me because the Hunter's Moon is usually the one in October, the full moon in October, yeah, around the time of Halloween or Samhain, if you're a witch watching this. Hello, witch. Yeah, welcome to this space. Like, I know it can be pretty fucking confusing if you're a witch in today's age and you're not part of a coven, or you are part of the coven, and that's like even more tricky. I think like. Yeah, I'm gonna hope that the audio is clear on this. There's not much I can do, but other than bring the earphones, which I'm lazy to do, or use the mic, but then I'll have to sync the video and the audio again, which I'm not up for today. I'm not really not up for it. Temperance current reverse. Okay, I got my little like cup of coffee here. I got the standard Rider Waite deck, and I've also got a little clear quartz crystal with me. I don't know why I flinched when I said that. Like clear quartz crystal, yeah. And my little deck of my own cards. Tarot is a spiritual journey. That may be oddly specific to you. Tarot is a spiritual journey. Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, ever since I started reading tarot, like, I had multiple spiritual awakenings, in this lifetime, if you want to call it that. And the the nature of these awakenings, some of them were initiations, were just absolutely wild. And it's not. The doggo agrees. Hi, love you. Yes, I remember you. I didn't forget you. Oh, he says he loves you all. See? Yeah, okay, yeah. They love you too. Like, I have to talk about this. I saw this one video where there was a manifestation coach um, talking about how to instantly manifest something, and there was a dog barking, like her neighbor's dog, exactly this situation, yeah? And she was describing how you can just imagine the silence and the dog being distracted, and the dog would stop barking, and she did it real time. Obviously, one way to go about it, but another way to go about it is to actually speak to the dog, which is what I just did. Like, because usually none of these things are random, right? Like, usually the dog is trying to tell you something. Not even usually, it's actually all the time. Like, the dog barking, your neighbor's dog barking, is not for no reason, or because he's hungry or he's bored, or she, or they. I don't know if dogs have like gender, but yeah, it's not because the dogs are bored or like trying to be annoying or hungry all the time. Like, yes, those are responses, yes, but they are conscious. Like, everything is conscious. Like, if you're, I know, okay, if you're watching this, like, I know you're at a level where you can say my algorithm is conscious. So yeah, that annoying neighbor's dog that's barking at you is obviously conscious and is trying to tell you something. So just I don't know why to use that tone, but like, somebody who's watching this, like, yes, that's what's up. That's what's up. Okay. Um, I'm gonna take the lucid dream card because it's like screaming at me, like, please take me. Like, yes, okay, lucid dream. Lucid dream. I'm gonna give you a second to think about what lucid dream meaning. I don't know, I can't speak English today. I'm gonna give you a second to think about what lucid dream means to you today. And if you remember your dream from when you last slept, if that has any relation to that, I don't know, that's just what's coming through specifically. Also, we're going to be using light language in this reading, looks like, because clearly English is failing me today. Here's a pro witch tip, by the way. You stir clockwise to infuse your drink with an intention. You stir counterclockwise to release something. So, I release all that no longer serves me counterclockwise, and I infuse my energetic field with abundance. And anyone who's watching this, with abundance, peace, love, and joy. Thank you. I don't know what he's selling. There's like a hawker. He's like selling. He's saying something about half half a kilogram of it being worth a certain price, or one fourth of it being worth a certain price. But like, what is he selling? Hold up. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, I think he's selling like tomatoes. Tomatoes are cool. I love tomatoes. I use tomatoes in everything that I make. Almost everything. Everything. Almost everything. Except when I like make those stir fry vegetables, you can't really put tomatoes in those. Like, yeah, it's like, I mean, tomatoes are fruit, right? Yeah. My skin is itchy, specifically on my shin. Yeah, I don't know why. A confirmation for somebody. When I channel, it's like, I'm just like, my entire body is like doing crazy shit, and I'm like, okay, yeah, maybe this is for somebody. And then, like, some of you actually are like, oh fuck, yeah, that was for me. Put it in the comments below, guys. Come on, like, I deserve to know for all this. It's so fucking itchy, man. You could have dry skin. I mean, wherever you are in the world, like in the northern hemisphere, it's technically like winter. Not here, definitely, but most likely, if you're in the northern hemisphere right now, of Earth, it's probably winter for you. So dry skin may be something that's common. My skin is fucking dry as fuck, and it's like hot. Like it's hot, hot, hot. Like it's like summer right now. Summer hot, like India summer hot. Like, I don't even know what to do. Like, my skin's been cracking and shit. Like, guys, what the fuck? This shit's wild, man. This shit's wild. Okay, so lucid dream. I gave you some time to think about that, and also some entertainment of my daily. Energy vampire, divine peace, karmic, and it. Okay, I feel like, oh wow, okay, actually they color synced on their own. What the fuck? Like, I'm a genius when I made these cards for sure. Like, lucid dream and it symbolizes infinity. Why did I do that? It's not there. It's here. it. Yeah, the infinity symbol. So it's our symbolic of the infinite, no beginnings, no ends. It's also thus symbolic of transformations, just like um, the rune dagas, like the eighth house in astrology, birth, death, rebirth, death and rebirth essentially. But yeah, like there has to be a death for a rebirth, there has to be a birth for the death. Like it's all part of the same thing. Excuse me. Energy moving through me. Divine peace, color synced. Divine peace. I feel like you're at a level in your life, in your journey, in your soul's journey, in your level of consciousness and awareness as well, where you are able to feel divine peace. Also, it's like whenever I do these readings, like I just have to say this. It's like, I move into like a different level of consciousness, depending on who is receiving this message. Like I understand that this is a collective that is receiving my message, and I understand that the size of this collective is also constantly changing, and who is part of this collective is also constantly changing. And every time I record a message, I'm like tapped into your energy as well as like connecting with your energy. Like this is for you guys, like for real, like this is for you. Like I used to think I was doing this stuff for me because like I couldn't like stop the fucking constant stream of messages that just occupied my mind. Like not in a bad way, but more like bad. What is good and bad, right? But more like if I didn't put it out, like it would just occupy more of my brain space. And if I put it out, I would at least be like, okay, at least I put it out. So like the message is posted, the message is available, that kind of way. But leading into that idea of what I was saying of like brain space being occupied, like if my human body were a computer, it's like my memory being used up or being condensed, or or being like held up with something. Energy vampire, karmic energy vampire. I feel like you're dealing with multiple energy vampires where you are right now, and you know how to deal with them. Like you know how to deal with them. Like let me be for real. It's no longer a point of like, oh fuck, like energy vampires again. Death card. Oh, energy vampires again. Predators. Trigger warning. Abusers. Physical, mental, sexual. And it's like different varying levels of this shit, but like absolutely death card. I feel like you just broke out of a karmic cycle, dude, like for real, because I feel like I did too. Like divine peace and it transformation. Put it in the comments below, like what have you been seeing in your dreams? What have you been seeing in your dreams? Your lucid dreams too, like the dreams that okay, I heard this somewhere, and this is a good way to say it. You know the liminal space. The liminal space is essentially the space between the different realms or the different veils. So, for example, the space between being awake in your physical body, like fully awake, and fully asleep. So the different brainwave states at those points, like for example, a theta brainwave state is probably when you're fully asleep, and an alpha brainwave state when you're fully awake, right? Or beta, depending on what the activity is. But in between those, wait, actually, theta brainwave is in between. I'm ignore what I said. Ignore what I said about the name of the brainwave state, because for some reason there's some confusion there in my head right now as I say it. Like it's like I know this, but like I'm not able to say it for some reason. So you may be someone who has researched into the brainwave states, or you may be someone who's interested in that, and you're being guided to go back and look at that. And there's either a misconception within the community itself about the different brainwave states, or there's a misconception in the way that you perceive it. Either ways, it doesn't matter, because I'm just trying to make a point here. It's that state of mind that you have before you completely fall asleep, where you're not fully awake but you're not fully asleep. That is, excuse me, the liminal space, right? And within the liminal space is how you're able to lucid dream. If you think about any time that you've lucid dreamed. Now again, when I say lucid dreaming, I mean not just those clear like dreams where it feels like you know, you're living another reality, or that feels like reality. Okay, doggo. Cool. No, I mean this is the only way I can explain it. Like, fine, but yeah. See, it's like that space before you're fully asleep, but you're not fully awake, right? So lucid dreams are not only those dreams where you feel like the dream is quote unquote reality, or a different reality that you're living in. That is one kind of lucid dream. And another kind of lucid dream is also where you're able to control the dream, if you want to put it that way, or you're able to play it out like frame by frame as a movie, what would happen next, you know. Something like that. And that sort of playing it out frame by frame, what happens next, or like changing the environment, or changing where you are, or changing the people you may be seeing in your dreams, whatever, that happens in the liminal space. That happens in that space before you're fully asleep and you're not fully awake either. Like you're somewhat awake, you know, like you have the awareness that you're dreaming, but once you start dreaming, you're fully in the dream. That kind of vibe. It's very fucking insane. It's essentially. So all this to say, think about what dream you had very recently, which felt like reality. If you want to talk about, put it in the comments below, or you know, mention to me and to the others here, you know, what your lucid dream was. Like, put it in the comments for real, because this shit is wild. Like, even I had the wildest like lucid dream last night. Like, I mean, it's worth no mention, I feel like, because there was no significance to it. It seemed absolutely random. There were like random three people I was friends with in the dream, and we did a bunch of crazy shit. Like, that's what the dream was. Ah, wait, I get it. Oh fuck, I just got it. Like, these three people were karmic though. Yeah, there was something about it. They didn't feel like soul family, you know? Yeah. I also dreamt of an ex, and an ex dying. Like, dying and okay. The reading is for me too now. No, now that I've shared this, you have to like you have to tell me what's been up in your dreams. Like, holy fuck, man. Like, I also had a boyfriend who passed last year around this time, at the time of the eclipse, and that was not the same ex I was talking about that I dreamt about last night. The fuck, bro? every time I do a reading, I'm like, yes, okay, you know, I get it. Like, this reading's gonna be like a certain way. Every time I do a reading, it fucking flabbergasts me. I don't know who you are, but man. If you're looking for a personal reading, by the way, you can send me a DM on Instagram, or you can head to the link in the description to my Beacon store. I have a Beacon store now. Yeah. Well, I want to talk about this for a second very quickly. Yes, 2 of 1s. Okay, it's confirmation board, I was going to say. Yeah, I want to talk about this really quickly. Okay, so I was using Stan Store to host my like digital products and my services, like my readings, and yeah, I also have a free angel numbers guide. You can go get it. It's a pay what you want. So yeah, you can get it for free. You can send me a donation if you like. I also have a gratitude journal that you can go check out. Yes, gratitude is the currency of manifestation, guys. For real, for real, for real. The more you are grateful about the things you are grateful for, the more those things will start showing up, and they'll start showing up exponentially. This gratitude journal was absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane because I went a step further. I was like, things I'm grateful for today, today's affirmations, and then below that, I was like, things I'm grateful for today based on my affirmations. So I started expressing gratitude for the things I'm grateful for that don't even really exist in my reality yet. But because my mind really doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's not real, I simply trick it by saying I'm grateful for the $10,000 in sales I made today. And so it is. And then $10,000 in sales just popped up. Like, yeah, something like that, something like that. I'm grateful for the 1 million subscribers I have on YouTube. Like, I'm not even gonna be surprised when this channel hits I can't even say it, hits a million subscribers. Yeah, I'm not even gonna be surprised. But like, honestly, it doesn't matter what the size of my following is. Like that's another thing I realized. I know that these messages will go and find those that it's meant to find. Even if it's like 10 of you watching it right now, like 10 people are watching this, like 10 people resonate with this. Like, holy fuck. Like, I want to talk about this, okay? Like, I hate it when people are all, like using follower counts, subscriber counts, comment counts, engagement counts as like a means to like socially classify an influencer or a content creator or a business owner, or look at the legitimacy of creators and artists and business owners and influencers and whatever word you want to use. I'm fucking tired of that shit, bro. Like, what does it matter what your follower count is? It's more about like the fucking value that you're providing, right? Like, excuse me, I saw this video blow up on YouTube yesterday, and I was just like, for a second I was just sad because I don't usually see, I don't usually see brain rot videos blowing up. So it was some sort of brain rot video, and there were 4 videos on that channel, guys. Like 4. There were literally 4 videos on that channel, and each of those videos had like 1 million views. And I was like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Like, what is wrong with people? It's like that channel was 5 days old, and there were 4 brain rot videos in there, okay? Not 5 days, probably like 10 days. There was an Instagram account linked to it, and there were like 3 posts there. Brain rot. And I was like, bro, what the fuck, bro? Why are people consuming brain rot content? Like, that's what is leading to this, Fucking hell, energy vampire. Energy vampire type behaviors. Anyway, people like you and me exist, and like, I'm grateful for that, Yeah, I'm genuinely grateful for that. Like, for real. Like, I'm fucking grateful. The love is card in the bottom of the deck. I'm fucking grateful to just like come on here and make these videos for you and for me, because like I said, otherwise, it gets too fucking loud in my brain. Yeah, and not in a bad way, more in a way like I should just really put this out. Like, like like the calling becomes too loud. Like it's too loud to ignore. Like I could theoretically ignore it, but I know how that would go. Wait, hold up. Like it's too like too dark, too bright. It's kind of too dark, bruh. I'm just gonna let autofocus do its thing, I guess. Okay, this works. Yeah. So that's what's up. Anyway, so I had the stand store, bro, like legit, it was a headache, legit. Like I saw everyone using stand store. Okay, I'm not in the U.S. or the U.K. or any of the first world countries right now. Yeah, so I had to put down like it's a subscription based thing. So I had to put down my credit card, which I did. But the Indian central bank is being a little bitch, okay, about all of this shit. So Stripe is not available in India, and Stan Store was partnered primarily with Stripe. They also have PayPal, but like they primarily partnered with Stripe. Okay, I also have PayPal, but I don't have Stripe because my country it just doesn't have Stripe, bro. Like what the fuck? Anyway, so I put down my card and it wouldn't go through, bro. It wouldn't go through. Like everything on my card works. Like if I make any international purchases on my card, it works. Okay. So I hit up Stan. I sent them an email. I was like, bro, like my credit card isn't working. Credit card works everywhere else. I sent them a screenshot. I accidentally had my credit card information in the screenshot. So I was like, fuck. Okay. So I was like, guys, please redact that email. And I blocked that card. Okay. Then I get another credit card from my bank. I try with the new credit card. It doesn't work. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? Okay. And then I switched to another website called PayHip. Yeah, PayHip was cool until it wasn't. I was getting too like it was just too much work. Like it's fully customizable and all, and that's a pro. But that's also a con because like I had to customize the entire fucking website, and I was not. Nah. Like I want an easy solution. Like yes, that's nice, that's cool. I can make my own website and shit. But like nah, I want a link in bio store. Okay. So then I was like, okay, beacons. I went back to Stan. Okay, so here's what happened. I went back to Stan. My card got authorized. So it's like you have an additional step to authorize the card. So Stripe will send you an email, and then from the email you gotta authorize the purchase, and that's how like the card is then accepted. Okay. For anyone who's watching this and is an Indian and wants Stan Store, like that's the process. But I wouldn't even recommend it. Don't even go to Stan Store. Fuck Stan Store. Fuck you, bro. Fuck you. Yeah. So I was giving my power away to Stan Store essentially. I was like, oh my god, I want Stan Store. Everyone's using Stan Store. Like if I don't have Stan Store, what are people gonna think of me? Like fuck, bitch. Who cares whether I have a Stan Store or some other store, bro? As long as you can buy my shit, like. Yeah, essentially. So I went through that arc, okay, and then very recently, like a week ago, I was like, I had seen Beacons, which was another link in bio store. Beacons is AI powered and it's free. Like you have the option to upgrade, but it's free and it does everything that Stan Store does at $30 a month, $29 a month, for free, and more and more and more for free. So I was like, bro, this is the shit. And then I designed a Beacons page, and that's how I have my Beacon store now. Yeah, so Beacon store will be linked in the description. You can go check it out, get my free angel numbers guide. You can subscribe to my newsletter as well. I have a newsletter because of Beacons. I'm gonna send you like energy updates. Yeah, and as I said, energy updates, I just realized like these 3 cards. Like this is the definition of Eclipse. We'll get to that. Hold up. Yeah, so I have a newsletter where I'm gonna be sending you energy updates, exclusive offers on my products and services, and You can get my freebies, you can get the gratitude journal, you can book a session with me, all that ish on Beacons. Link in bio. I am so excited to share it, for real, for real, for real. I'm actually fucking excited to share my Beacon store, guys. Like, for real, for real. Also, I wanted to come on here and talk about one of my subscribers. I think her name is Denise. Thank you, Denise, for the little donation. Thank you, genuinely appreciate it. Like, I think that was the first time I actually received a donation from one of my subscribers, one of my followers, one of my fans. Yeah, and it was truly a beautiful feeling because I went to sleep, I woke up in the morning and felt this call to like check my PayPal for some reason, and then I opened my phone and checked it, and I saw that you had sent me a donation. Thank you so much. And tenfold to you, any money that you spend returns to you manifold, tenfold, 100-fold, 1,000-fold, 1,000,000-fold, and immediately. Yeah, truly, that's what I believe. Now, getting back to the main point. This feels like the lava scout just fell down. Like, it has to be talked about. Yes, this feels like the epitome of Eclipse energy. Death, rebirth, transformation, 888, lucid dreams. You may be seeing these signs in your lucid dreams. Death as in ends of cycles. Maybe an actual death. Maybe you're seeing people die in your dreams. Like I am. Put it in the comments below, guys, for real. Like, am I the only one? Can't be. Like, I know I'm channeling for a collective where we're pretty much experiencing parallel lives at this point, right? Anyway, so that's what's up with the death card, okay? An end to what no longer serves you, essentially. Two of Wands is a card of adventure and travel and exploration, lucid dreams, exploration. Like, I feel like there is a form of exploration that you are experiencing both on a spiritual level and esoteric level, as well as like a physical world level. So on all the multiple different realms, I feel like you're on this like journey or this quest of exploration. Also, what comes to mind suddenly is the Anunnaki. So you may be connected with the Anunnakis. You may have had past lives, or on alternate timelines you're in connection with the Anunnakis. Again, however you understand time, past lives. If you don't believe in past lives, it's like this present moment is infinite, so everything exists in this present moment. So another version of you in the multidimensional everything is connected to the Anunnakis. You probably are the Anunnaki. Time is an illusion, so you know, you're probably part of like when the Anunnaki were on Earth, Atlantis, the kingdom of Atlantis, and the Sumerians and the Mesopotamians, but the Sumerians were like a part of the Mesopotamians. Again, I don't know which timeline I'm on. So, but the Sumerians, the Babylonians, they have like historical records of the Anunnaki. Again, I don't know which timeline I'm on. Okay, don't come at me. Check, and let your intuition guide you about this. How did it just get reversed? Like, the order was this way on my table. Yeah. And then now it's like okay, we just jumped there. We just switched a timeline there. That was like, maybe I switched it midway, but I didn't realize, and that's the whole fucking point. Like, that's my point. Like, consciously I was not aware. Like, I think I just jumped into this timeline again, like whatever timeline this is. Like, literally as I was reading I was doing the fucking reading, I jumped a timeline. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's a mirrored, like, this is a mirrored dimension to whatever that was. So it feels like the same thing. Yeah, but that's kind of the vibe with the Anunnakis. And I was talking about the Anunnakis, like, of course. Of course. So with the Anunnakis, you might find there are like a mirrored timelines or mirrored worlds where you have these interactions with the Anunnaki. Maybe you're seeing them in your dreams. Maybe they're coming up as synchronicities. Egyptian civilization is very, very closely linked to the Anunnakis. Egyptian gods and goddesses were, some of them were the Anunnaki. Sumerians talked about the Anunnaki, the Babylonians, the Mesopotamians, they talked about the Anunnaki in their like texts. You may want to check that out. The land of the Anunnaki was Atlantis. Atlantis. Why? And then the Indian accent mixed with Atlantis. That's how I would say it. Atlantis is the land, the part that remains above water is like Southeast Asia essentially. The part that's submerged on, like it's within the ocean, like probably on the floor-bed of the ocean, that's like sunken Atlantis. So yeah, these may all be synchronicities that you're seeing or confirmations for you or something you want to research on. But essentially, like this is the information, excuse me, energy moving through me, that I have come across and that I can give to you. Goddess Isis is very, very prominent here. Hathor as well. Yeah, Isis and Hathor. Freya's coming through from Norse mythology. So again, these entities, goddesses, gods, energies essentially may be significant to you. Maybe you're already working with them. Maybe you're in connection with them. Maybe you've worked with them in the past. Or maybe you're just energetically connected with them. So you know, maybe they're trying to get back in touch with you on a more conscious level. That's what's up. Fuck. I saw 3630. Holy fuck. Okay, this is a long one. This is a long message. Okay. You also have the Lover's card. Love is in the air. Because of all of this karmic shit, let's clear it, man. Like for real, this karmic shit cleared up. So now it's like divine peace and love. And with the Lover's card, it's also the lovers. Like the lovers, like your divine counterpart. Like it's a thing. Like I know, and I know you felt it. Like I know you've been in twin flame connections or soulmate connections, but it feels like either you're going to be entering one now, or you're already part of a divine union, which is going to go to the next level. For most people in this collective, I feel like there is about to be a divine union, and it feels like a divine union which is new, you know, it's not a reunion essentially. Now the main point here being, energy can take on different forms. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, it's true, and thus it can only change forms, which is what like Newtonian physics also talks about. Yeah, Newtonian physics and like, you know, electromagnetism with, what is his name? Feynman? Yes, Feynman, yeah. At this textbook of Feynman's techniques or something, like whatever the fuck. When I was studying like physics. Anyway, that is real, that is true, but it can also be so itchy. My legs are really itchy, man. Like whoever this is, I know you've been using moisturizer, use Vaseline, use oil. Oil is the best thing I can say to you. Oil is the best thing. Yeah. I know oil is like sticky and shit, so like use it sparingly. Use a lot before you shower. Maybe that helps. Don't use those soaps. Yeah. You know, just use the oil and then let the water wash it away, but don't use those soaps. Additionally, yeah. Fuck, I was trying to say something. Yes, energy can neither be created nor can be destroyed. It can only be transformed from one form to another. That is essentially the process of alchemy. But there is also the idea of creating and destroying energy in that sense. It's that process of transformation, transmutation, that in alchemization of energy, there is no extra energy that is created or removed or like created or destroyed, but that process can also be understood as creation and destruction essentially. That's what I mean by energy can also be created and destroyed. within the idea and concept of alchemization, transmutation, transformation, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. That's what's up. 13 to 6 are the numbers that come out. 13 is death, obviously. 2 and 6, 13, 15, 21, 3, 13. Today is the 13th of March. No wonder we had the death card. It's the eclipse. And yeah, I think also, like, you know, the message here is 13 plus 2 plus 6, 21. Yeah. So total of 3. 3 is again a master number of the universe. 3 represents divine protection, divine support. You can get my angel numbers guide, by the way. Yeah, where I talk about this extensively, numerology. Also, when, you know, these cards come out as 13 to 6. Now I understand why they switched order. Yeah, 13 to 6. So it's alignment in unconditional love with these endings and with these deaths that this eclipse energy is bringing for us. Eclipses are known to illuminate what has been in the dark, essentially. So, you know, a period of deep transformation. Like, this is a period that is a catalyst to your transformation, to your spiritual, like, you know, if we looked at it linearly, like an exponential spiritual growth, essentially. That's what's up. Yeah, that's what's up. Gonna take our one more card to close this. Yeah, the Hermit card. Okay, today may be a day you're feeling like hermiting, in which case do hermit. Like for me, usually I you know, have my coffee and then I go for a walk to the park nearby, which I sometimes post about here. Yeah, but today I just felt like hermiting, you know, just felt like sitting here making this video, doing this reading for you guys, and so I did. Okay, we're gonna get a quick crystal message. Before that, of course, you can get a personal reading with me in the description. Go book one, send me a DM on Instagram, comment, let me know how this felt. If you're still watching me, like, yeah, please comment. Like, let me know you watched this far. I just want to know, guys, like, at this point, like, it's not about engagement and shit. Like, I don't care. Like, you want to engage, great. You don't want to engage, don't. Like, you want to claim this reading, go ahead, claim it. There is power in doing so. But, like, you do what you want, okay? Subscribe if you want to keep seeing this. But, like, again, I have no doubt that these videos will keep finding you, you know, no matter, yeah, no matter if you're subscribed to me or not. Okay. What's a yes? Okay, what's a no? Well, that's so clear. Okay, stop. Okay, I want you to think of a question in your head. Okay, got it? Ready? What's the answer? Okay, that's a yes. Yeah, the crystal says yes. It's a very strong yes. Okay, that's your confirmation. Crystal's always saying yes. Like the last time I did this also was saying yes. Whoa, insane yes. Okay, I feel like you may have a lot of doubts about whatever you had a question about. Stop. Stop. Yeah, but like Crystal just wants to tell you like yes, it's happening without like a shadow of a doubt. So yeah, it's happening without a shadow of a doubt. Thank you. Thank you for letting me read for you today. I am genuinely grateful to be able to do this, and see you in the next one. Bye.